So I had one of my subscribers ask me a question: how do you fish on a full moon, after a full moon? You know, he asked it on a video that was about the Cooper River. So with tidal water, you got a lot of factors. You got the tide, which I guess is the biggest factor. Also with the full moon in the fall, the fish will move shallow, or the bait fish will move shallow in the fall, shallower. I heard David Fritz say one time that they feed better at night on a full moon. I found it, you know, tougher to fish after a full moon. Of course, you got weather systems and everything like that. And right now we have the worst possible scenario. We've got an incoming tide. We've got, I think it's 2 days after full moon. The fish should be on these hydrilla lines. And what I'm gonna do is put that trap on braid, let it get hung up and rip it out, see if I can get some reaction strikes. Now we'll see how that works. There he is. There he is. It's really my buzzbait rod that I use, real cheap rod. My Rick Morris, I'd much rather be on my Rick Morris rod here, but I don't want to take the time to transfer everything over because I've only got a little bit of time to fish today. We've only got a couple hours. Now I'm going to do this a little bit, and I'll throw some top water too. Now you say, can the fish see the braid? Well, in the grass, I'm not really worried about that too much because the grass is green and stringy, right? And this is a reaction. I mean, the thing's getting jerked out and boom, he gets it. And this really is too big of an area. I need to get in the river and on a hard grass line. I've done this a few times, and man, the bite you get, it's like a jig bite. Thunk. I mean, it's awesome. It'll wear you out though. But when this falls, it shimmies like this, and it's designed to do that. I want to get down a little deeper. Definitely has a different vibration. You can hear that brrr. There he is. Jerked it right out of the grass and he come up and ate it. That's exactly what you want. Now he's not huge by any means, but let's talk about him. And you know, a lot of different baits you could probably use, but this particular day and this particular technique, current's coming this way, the wind's blowing this way, there's like a little hydrilla line. I don't know if you can see it or not. And he's sitting right there, little one. Ah. So what I was doing that time is just ticking the grass because it's like a shelf and then it drops off. And obviously there could be more than one. A fluke might be good to work through there. See, it's grabbing it. Chatterbait maybe. But this is, remember, this is after a full moon. I don't think tide's coming in. It's a bad tide for me anyway. That's what we're doing today. I'm watching the alligator right over there too. He's watching me too. So the white ninja's coming to get me. See, the books and stuff that you read would say, you know, as the tide moves up, the bass go back in there. I don't know, maybe some of them do, but I think there's a bunch that sit out also, and they wait for that water to push stuff, bait fish, up onto them. There we go. Did you see me pumping it? There's another little one, but right where he should be. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Tide, wind, grass line, perfect scenario. Now I just run a fluke through there and a popper. They didn't want to come up, but this thing getting hung up in the grass, then jerking it out, got him. What I want is a real subtle presentation on the back side of the grass. Today the top water doesn't seem to be on right now. They could go on a feeding spree here pretty soon. I'm letting my boat drift a little bit so I can parallel the front of this broken down dock. And then the current can push it, push it, push it. That's a baby. Dang it. Oh, I wish we could get in some big ones, but that's exactly what I wanted to do. Let's get right next to that dock. Where are the bigger ones at? Maybe a little, oh, he's had some issues. Somebody wanted him for lunch. See, he's, I don't know if you can see it, but he's 13 inches. I mean, he's a keeper in a tournament, but he wouldn't make any money. Catch up with him. See, we knew he was going to be there, right? We knew he was going to be where he was supposed to be. It's just, I guess that's where the little ones are today. The bigger ones just aren't active. But we've got half hour to fish. All right. So there's two ways to fish this. One is to rip it. The other one is to tick it. Ooh. Oh, something came up after it. Big time. Crap. That's a decent one. He came with it. There we go. That's the best fish of the day. Which, you know, I ain't saying much, but he'd be a better keeper. He hit it and it came right to me. And he's close to the end of this mat, which is perfect. Mwah! Thank you, buddy. That's exactly what we want. So he was sitting out further. You know, this is an incoming tide. And it's been incoming for a while. I'm not sure how long. ever since I've been here, at least 2 hours. And that fish was way out here, and there's the bank way over there. That just shows you they don't all go to the bank. I think most of them don't, to be honest with you. I guess it depends on the river too, the system and what they have. I mean, right here they have this grass. The outside, they don't have to move much. They just go up and down. Oh, another one came up to hit it. I don't know how big it was. He followed it right to the boat. So I need to pump my rod more. And I'm not doing that. I mean, when I got bit, I was pumping it. Well, I hope you guys were able to pick up some tips or tricks. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe. Hit the like button, leave me a comment. Let me know what you like to do right after a full moon. I know it's a difficult time to fish, and ripping that trap out of the grass is a good reaction type technique that I like to use. Now, of course, this is the fall, and it's October, toward the end of October. It is a tidal river system, so that's something to take into account. But on a river, you just fish what looks good. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys out there.